Tarp is up. The popcorn popped and apparently hot. And after a delay, we're ready to play ball at the Clemson Regional. Game 1 at Doug Kingsmore Stadium. The number 2 seed, West Virginia Mountaineers, the Big 12 regular season champions, face the number 3 seed, the Kentucky Wildcats. Game 2 of the double elimination regional will be tonight. The host, Clemson.
Locked in, first at bat of the regionals.
And he works a walk, little look out to the mound, and he's got a souvenir. That knee is going to hurt, but he's on base. That sets the tone for Kentucky.
A little stare down. Cats are ready.
And Luke Lawrence is hit, so the first 2 are aboard for Kentucky. That is the 144th hit batter for the Wildcats. You can use a strikeout or a ground ball here. 2 on, nobody out in the first for Kentucky. Gets the strikeout, 1 down. Base hit into right field. Bell had to hold at second, so the bases will be loaded with Wildcats with 1 down here in the first. McCoy stretches his hitting streak to 7 games.
All 3 runners.
Our Clemson crew, you sit through a 3-hour delay, you're ready to go. Ground ball to short, could be 2. 2nd to 1 on the first. 6-4-3 double play. Schwartz stumbled in the box after contact, and that was costly in West.
Right, but it's a lot more pitchability than it is straight up elite stuff. Fastball we'll touch maybe a 90, 91-ish, but does a great job of mixing all of his pitches.
Ground ball to Lawrence at short. King is retired, 1 down. 0-1 to Sauve, who delivers a single up the middle, the first hit for West Virginia. Logan was 2 for 8 with a walk and a run scored in the 2 games West Virginia played in the Big 12 tournament. He gets things going in the NCAA tournament with a solid single to center.
With an on-base percentage of .512. That's crazy numbers.
Cleaver wins the battle, 2 down. On today, 1-1. Fly ball, left field. Cole Hage gives way now to the center fielder, Hanson, who has it to retire the side. Sauve gets a single, is left stranded. We're
some East Carolina stuff. Saw Bethune-Cookman just got going, Arkansas as well.
This is well hit to center field, and it's going to get down for Skylar King. 1 pitch, 1 out as Patrick Herrera is retired. A little bit of a bumpy start in the first moment, that trip to Omaha. And then they had a lot of turnover in season because of injuries. And Caius, one of the beneficiaries, stepped up, had an opportunity. Line shot gloved by Amani Guzman, who's getting to start at third base today for the first inning here today. They had something cooking, bases loaded, 1 out, and then double play turned by West Virginia. We have our 2nd hit batter. So that hit batter count, let's update the tote board here. Because we've got 2 today and 145 for the year.
Said that they,
try to produce at the plate. It's his work behind the plate that you referenced before, his leadership for this team. That's so important. Taps it back to the pitcher, Kern, with the toss, and that will do it for Kentucky here in the second. Scoreless after 1.5 here in game 1.
Super regionals last year, and so looking to go again.
This is hit well to right. Does it have enough to get out? No, it's 1 hop off the wall. Sam Whites will hold with a long single to get things started for West Virginia here in the second. Hit hard, and that hurt White in the end because he couldn't get the second, so it's a leadoff. Fly ball to the right fielder, Schwartz. 1 down.
Single person, and now everybody's in a different spot. You keep 2 of them the same.
Called strike 3. Cleaver gets the call from the plate umpire, Kellen Levy. 1 down. Correction, 2 down.
Wanted to make down, but he didn't.
Ground ball to the shortstop. Only play is first base. Bell makes it over to McCoy to retire the side. 1 stranded for West Virginia. Scoreless after 2.
Coach Mangino talked about it. You talked about it, Eric. He's a hockey player, so he's going to gut it out. 1-2 pitch from Kern.
Strikeouts number 2 for Griffin Kern. 1 out here. Hit well to center field, drifting back, and after it is Skylar King. 2 down. Wind blowing in here at Kingsmore Stadium, and it's actually coming in pretty good right now. Just taking Hage leading the team in on-base percentage, .442 entering play. This one is hit well to left, but again, it's going to stay in the park and drifting back towards that terrace area. No warning track here at Kingsmore Stadium. That little incline before the fence.
Hockey players, I mean, these guys have all the pedigree, everything to just what a Kentucky baseball player is, and they definitely define that really well.
Well, Coach, Ben Cleaver, right? Ben
Guzman to start the inning, and here's Skylar King, who sends a fly ball shallow left. A little hesitation, I think, from Hage for a moment till he found it. Bell was heading out to help if needed. 2 down.
Well, I love how he said,
"Do your dirty work for you." There's a walk offered by Cleaver with 2 down as Sauve's aboard for a second time. But there are also moments where, okay, there's toughness, there's play. Hits it on a line, and he proves it here. Base hit for West, going first to third is Sauve. Runners on the corners for the Mountaineers with 2 down here in the third. Ground ball charged by Bell at short, throws on the run. He's sucking it up and getting it done. Yeah. Good play there by the freshman to end the threat and retire the side.
It's how to compete, and so just like anybody, a starter in the first inning sometimes takes a little while to settle in, but he's done that. You got 2 great lefties. There you go, Chris. Baby! Boy, Chris! 2 great mechanisms for Shred Athletics to come run that department for us, so we're really excited about what she can do for us.
All
we
right,
got a ball in the gap.
Yeah, we got a ball in the gap. We're going to let you get back to work.
Too here. All right, boys. Thanks a ton.
All right, thanks
Coach.
We appreciate your time.
But no, they're very appreciative of Mr. Kendrick and the donation he made.
That may get down. It will. The bluff by King. It's going to be a good one because it's going to hold Schwartz at third. So first and third for Kentucky as Patrick Herrera has the base hit. Gargett looking to bunt, and it will get down, and Kentucky's on the board. Looking for the force at second, not in time. And the Wildcats score first here in the Clemson Regional. They are not very conventional. They'll
position. Opponents hit it 137 off of him. So really tough to get runs on him.
Gets the strikeout. Kentucky with the stolen base. As Herrera is in safely. Taking second is Gargett, 2 down. Ground ball, shortstop, rolls up on the glove, turning, throwing wide. Here's 1 run, a second runner coming to the plate. The error costly, and Kentucky is on top 3-0.
Why the steal, which gets Gargett second base, is huge, right? Because now this play here, the short is able to go to the shortstop, right? He can go to second base to get that out. But now Kresser's got to go all the way to Burks after he bobbles the spin move, errant throw, and now Kentucky puts 2 more on. We got a 3-0 ball game.
Ground ball to the shortstop, charged by Kresser. The flip to second to get the force to retire the side. But Kentucky breaks through here. 10 teams, 12 teams. It just feels like it is wide open when it comes to not only who will be the national champion, but who will be in Omaha heading into this first day of regional. Ben Cleaver wins this moment with Kelly. Burks makes sure of it at first. 2 down.
Well, you mentioned another spot right here where you get a chance to go change up. Coach talked about it. He hadn't even started showing the change up. This
NCAA championships. Lumsden swings at the first pitch, pops it up to shallow left, and that's the left fielder Hage. You talked about it before. He's got to take control out there to help his shortstop out. As the count now 2-2 on Lawrence, leading off things for Kentucky here in the 5th. Strikeout for Griffin Kern. Back up the middle and a base hit. Age was 0 for 5 in the postseason before that base hit, so he's aboard with one down here in the 5th.
But a hit and run, you got to wait, and then you go.
How about this? McCoy lays down the bunts. Got him at first. Taking second is Hage. In the dirt, there goes the runner. The throw knocked down by Guzman at third. If it gets away from him, it's 4-0 Kentucky.
So it's something they will do.
They're going to say it's a time violation, I believe, and give Schwartz first base. Again, Kentucky was wondering where the balk call might have been, but the umpires, no, but certainly. This is sent out to the right fielder. Reinhardt has a beat on it and puts it away to retire the side. Kentucky threatens. They do not score in the 5th, but the Wildcats lead 3-0. You're just working at that advantage. You lose game 1, then you are, it just feels like the pitching runs out pretty quickly. That's a strikeout. Cleaver looking towards the dugout. One looks like he needs a nap. Grounded by Guzman, backhanded nicely by Lawrence, up throwing, spiking it, the stretch at first by McCoy, not in time. And it's a single for Guzman. Here,
Cleaver's done.
Worked for you. This is a fly ball to right. Schwartz started back. Now the wind blowing it in, and Schwartz had to make a long run to get there. We talked about how the wind blowing hard in from center field. It's been gusting a couple of times. There goes Guzman, and the throw gets away from the catcher, Devin Burks. The 2-2. Slow roller to third. Waiting for it as Herrera throws high. Runner is safe at first. Guzman to third. And West Virginia has something brewing here in the 5th. Sauve reached on an error. And now the 2-2 hits West. Bases loaded for West Virginia. Double-barreled action in the pen for Kentucky. Squib towards second, played by Lawrence. Wild throw at first. One run is in, a second run scores. 2 errors in the inning for Kentucky. Usually an excellent defensive team, only 41 errors on the season. But the Wildcats throwing it around the diamond here in the 5th. It's a 3-2 game. There goes the runner from first. No throw from the catcher, Devin Burks. Second and third, and the count 2-1. Swung on, hit deep to right field. Will it stay in the park? It will, with a knee on the terrace. Kentucky's Schwartz puts it away in right. And that will do it for West Virginia. Sam White can't believe
That he popped up, but didn't pop it up far enough to make the out.
Kern still throwing 91, getting the strikeout. That is his 5th. One away here in the 6th. Another strikeout, 11th swing and miss for Kentucky. So will Griffin Kern. Devin Burks will have none of it. Lifts a fly ball to King, who drifts back in center field, puts it away It's a 1-2-3 inning for the lefty for West Virginia. One-run game. West Virginia, Kelly 0 for 2 today. 1 for 3 today. That's headed down towards the corner. Kelly rounding first, heading to second. Hage has it back into the infield. A leadoff double for West Virginia. Down a run here in the 6th. With pitch number 100. Oh, that blew up on the batter, Lumsden. Somehow the sacrifice is successful. And thankfully for Ben, his family, and his friends, he didn't have to sacrifice his face for the sacrifice because...
Base less than 2 out for the Mountaineers.
Kresser swings at the first pitch. This will tie the game. Bell throws low over to first, grabbed by McCoy. It's an RBI ground out for Kresser as Kelly scores the double, the bunt, the ground out. West Virginia 3, Kentucky 3.
Right, get him on, get him over, get him in. West Virginia dugout.
Guzman's got great speed, drops down a beautiful bunt, and he's in safely. Cleaver did all he could with the glove flip over to first, but Guzman could not have placed it any better. He's aboard with his second infield. Swings at the 2-0, lines it to left. Drifting back is Hage, and he puts it away to retire the side. But West Virginia ties the game here in the 6th. 3-3 heading to the 7th. One of those 3 runs earned. Ground ball to second. Kelly to first, 1 down. 5 in a row retired by Griffin Kern.
120-something pitch outing, his last outing, so he's the guy that can go deep into a ball game, no doubt.
Lawrence sends a fly ball to King, who goes out towards the terrace, bounces off the fence and puts it away. 2 down. Sends a fly ball out to left. Drifting back is Kyle West to put it away to retire the side. 7 in a row retired by Griffin. Just reading some context clues. I don't think the West Virginia fans agree with that one. Sauve lifts a fly ball to right. Schwartz got a beat on this one. Still had to take a couple of steps in. A pitch in the 5th. Ground ball, right side, gloved by McCoy. The flip to the pitcher, Gregerson covering. 2 down. Gregerson's 2-2. Fly ball to right. Schwartz getting a workout out there. Puts it away. 1-2-3 inning for Gregerson out of the bullpen. We have played 7 and dials it up to 92 to get the strikeout. 1 away. 8th pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to third. Guzman has it. 2 down. Wins in Lexington to get to the Super Regionals 2 years ago. Guzman backs up on it. It's going to show the arm here. Pretty good one. Guzman, I think, is cramped up. He's back leaning on the dirt, and his left fielder, West, is coming out just to take care of him. The rest of the team ran off the field and from right. 1-1. Little excuse me times 2. First at the plate, then with the glove. Gregerson, 1 away.
Eric, you nailed it. Excuse me, right? But what did the play? Double excuse me. Oops. And then, uh-oh, watch out. Yes, sir. I love this.
Now, you played the position, okay? There's a bunt. Gregerson looking to field the position. Oh, yeah. Now he's got a little swagger as he walks back to the mound, doesn't he? On the other side of second base.
They switched because Bell was on the other side. Herrera ran over after he got to strike 2.
Popped up to the center fielder. Hansen takes a couple of steps in. 1-2-3 inning for Gregerson, highlighted. Gargett, one hop to the shortstop. Kresser. And Hussey has to go to work and didn't get the tag on. So another throwing error in this game. We've seen both teams play a little loose in the field. 2 errors for West Virginia, 2 for Kentucky.
Maybe you get one pitch, then maybe you bunt. Who knows?
Here's the bunt. It's going to be a successful sacrifice as Hansen gets it down. Had to work at it.
The 3 hits with runners in scoring position, you think Kentucky would have more runs.
Burks will pop it up on the infield. Guzman under it, but now it's the shortstop Kresser who calls for it. Big out there, 2 down.
But Eric, if you remember some of those.
Swung on and missed. Bassinger with the big strikeout and a bigger reaction. Hit deep to left, doesn't have enough. No, it's dropping. Long run. Hage can't get there. It rolls up to the wall. Kresser to second, and it's a leadoff double here in the 9th. Close out the regular season now in the NCAA tournament. Game 1 facing Guzman, who does square to bunt, and it gets away from the catcher. No need to sacrifice for Guzman. Free base for Kresser. Guzman sends it to center field, charging his Cameron, makes a diving play, spins up, tagging at third, and scoring the winning run for West Virginia is Kresser, and the Mountaineers win in Clemson. Kellen Levy with the final call. That's the ball game. West Virginia wins game 1 of the Clemson Regional. Armani Guzman with the sacrifice fly, bringing in the game-winning run. Kentucky will play noon tomorrow against the loser of our next game between Clemson and USC Upstate. Well done by West Virginia. It starts on top of the mound. Griffin Kern, after giving up 3 runs in the 4th, settled in. Bassinger in relief gets the win. And Guzman making